Hello and welcome to our 5th video installment in the series. Here is part 2. This is yours truly, Magical Adventurer Rhys here, and here is our part 2 on our 5th installment. Here we have is the last set of 27. Without any further ado, let's get to it right now. So get those little like thumbs up for me, and let's go. We just finished the first set of 27, because now on our part 2 here, we get to our 28th one on here. And that goes right to the magic floating one color ball magic trick. So here with me I have is this ball, what I could do, and to make this mysteriously float in mid-space. I go from about there. Watch. The secrets. Here what you will need is what you'll see right here. You will need is a black hanger or a black coat hanger. You can also, if you don't have that, you can use something like that, but you can use is marker to blacken this out. You're going to attach it to one of these toy balls right there on the back of it. It needs to be a little bit longer, so that way it looks like it actually is like right in the center, where it's going to be mysteriously floating. You're going to is hook it over like this, like a cane, right there. And you're going to is put this where your middle finger is right there, like that. I'll lock in place like this, and that's going to allow it to float like that. See right there. Where you want to hold the ball like this and say, watch. You're going to actually make this one color ball float like that. Because of it, this here creates a distance. That way, as you go from here, it stands out. Kind of like 3D, but completely different. And as you'll see, just right here, the space in between definitely works for this illusion. So you come out like this, holding the ball, and say watch. Like that. Or you can put it here. Like that. Whether you prefer to perform this magic trick. It's a very fun time magic trick, and makes great fun for everyone. And that puts us directly down to our next trick on our part 2 on our 5th installment. And that goes to trick number 29, the magic trick which I like to call the magic 4-color straws magic trick. And what this will look like. So here is a pretty colorful one. You can see here I got 4 different color straws here. I got one green, one red, one purple, like my hat, and one blue. Okay, I'm gonna actually is take this one red straw here. What I'm going to is make this completely vanish. And where does it end up? After making it completely vanish, watch. Back with the other straws. How is this one done? As is, I'm about to reveal the colorful straws secret to you right now. Because you're going to need to perform this one of a kind magic trick. Okay, so here with me I have our different colors straws. We got one in blue, purple, green, and red. All you need are only four of these right here. You're going to take out any straw of choice. Let's say we pick is because we've used the red. Now let's use the purple. You're going to is to take the purple, and you're going to is go like this and put it back into your forearm like that. Straws, and then the straws come down here, covering this, and then it appears just like this. So once you pick this up, go like this, and repeat the same thing that as this one, like this. Like this. And then put these down. And appears. Just to here. And that is how you do and perform the magic trick to it. Until that's done, straw for everyone. For a drink. Or smooth 29, we get down to our next magic trick on here. And that goes to our 30th one. Our 30th one being the Magic Rainbow Sash 2 Color Balls magic trick. So this, for this, I'll see you at our tricks table for this one. This rainbow sash here, just to place it into my fist. Watch very carefully. Whoa. Do you see that? The sash goes into these balls. Right here we got is a purple, green, blue, red, and yellow. The colors from the rainbow sash. How's this one done? I'll show you. For this magic trick, seen here is what you'll be needing to get. One you'll need is a rainbow sash. It's right there. Same colors as it is with these plastic balls. We got one in purple, which is the one down here. We got blue, which is the one there. We got green. This is kind of a light green compared to the other one, which is just found just right there. Didn't have an orange, but I did have like a reddish orange ball. And of course, the yellow with the yellow. You want to place these colored balls into a Pringles cylinder, an empty one. You're going to preload these in to here. So this is the gimmick for it. Like this. One will not fit, except for those ones. These will go in like this. One ball. This goes into your fist. All to be seen is a rainbow sash. You're going to is put it into your fist. There's no thumb tips. Like this. And then you're going to is hold this up to your arm. You're going to dump it like this. One out. And then having the rest to fall out too. Like that. That's just in rough and showing you on what to do. This now, give these a ditch. All to be seen are the color plastic bulbs seen just right here on the tricks table. Do and perform that magic trick. Our trick number 31, and that goes right to the magic vanishing juice bottle silk magic trick. This is what this will look like. So here with me I have is my apple juice bottle here, and I got is this nice red, pinkish red silk. I'm gonna actually just open the cap. We'll open up the cap here. You can see that there's nothing in the inside. Okay. What I'm going to do is put the cap back on. I only have one red silk. Okay. I'll put that right there. I'm gonna make this completely vanish. Like this. Okay. There's no means for it to appear inside there. It's just completely empty. What is gonna actually is make that silk to vanish. So here, and look, it appears coming from my apple juice bottle. How? Well, I'll show you how. As the time, I will reveal the secret. For this, you will need the following. You'll need is one red silk, and you'll need a duplicate red silk. Seen to see here. When I'm holding the apple juice bottle, you're going to is first take off the cap to the bottle. I'm gonna preload this into here, right there, and then you will need is a big straw or something like a big paintbrush. I'm gonna stick this in like this, not all the way. Just about there, so it's easy for your finger, but you want to give it a shake. As you'll see after making this silk vanish, that is. Once you have it inside there, you're good to go. Make sure this is not to be seen, that you'll hide where the labeling is of the juice bottle. Now that we have that, then what we're going to do is off with the cap on the bottle. So now that you have it right here, we're going to is sew the bottle and the silk sash. Take off the lid. And you're going to is hide it like this. And sew like this. It's completely empty. Like this. That. Sew it not too much, up like this. You can see that's completely empty. Then put the cap back on. Do not shake this right away. You're going to put this down aside. I hear a happy whistler in the background. Do you hear that? Okay, so here now that we just heard the happy whistler, Let's pay attention to the silk right here. Make it fast. You can use a thumb tip, but make sure you find the biggest thumb tip. But it's simple to do without. You're going to put it in like this. You're going to do this to get out with your thumb. Like this, and point. This is right there. Give this a ditch. After going 1, 2, 3, ditch. And then, boom, completely vanishes. Then we'll come in the bottle. I'm going to say, so because of this being empty, I don't know if it actually appeared in the inside. Then you're going to get a shake, like this. You can see it right there. Move the cap, or you can fish in with your finger and then pull out, or shake it and it'll drop down to the neck of the bottle. Reach in, and by magic, it appears coming from the empty apple juice bottle. Put your the silk into your fingers, and then screw the cap back on the bottle. And that is how you perform the magic trick to it. 30-second trick, or should I say magic trick. And that goes right to the magic unicorn bottle. Magic trick is what this enchanting magical bottle looks like. The empty and a half is this unicorn bottle. You can see the inside is completely empty. Okay, you're gonna actually reach into the bottle and look like a silk. But wait, 1 second. I do it again. Into the bottle. I get out another silk, a blue one, and last but not least, a red. How is this magic trick done? As is about to reveal the secrets. Is you're going to need to perform this amazing, cheerful magic trick. You hear in the background, I got some cheerful music playing in the background. Anyways, the other things that you need to get to perform this magic trick you will need is this popsicle sleeve right there for the silks for the bottle. Then you'll need is this unicorn bottle right there with the colors of the rainbow. And then you'll need the silk. Here we got is a red silk, a blue silk, and a pink silk. So what we're going to do here is take the red silk and going to is put it into the popsicle sleeve cover. This is your gimmick, like this. You'll put in the other silks in the inside, singly, as you see me doing, just right here. Now last, put this into the last silk. See in here. Like that. So I might do this, so you're gonna actually is put into your hand like this. So there's a hole right there. You're going to hold on to the bottle like this, and you're going to pass it to your hand like this, and so completely empty. Like that. You're going to just take this, and we're going to push, and you're going to put this in the inside like this. It'll stay just right about there. Because it's the same color, cancels out, so you don't really get to see this. Then you're going to reach in like this at a slant and pull out the silks individually. The pink. And then followed by the blue. And then dress this onto your arm as you see me doing. And last, the red. Remove the gimmick piece and give this a dish. And then you can take a look at me and say, like, how do you get these soaps from an empty unicorn bottle? And that's how you do and perform that magic trick. It's a very cheerful one, and it's also a very, very fun one as well too. To our 33rd trick or magic trick we get to on here, and that goes directly to the magic trick, which I like to call the magic 2 Fruit Loop boxes magic trick. Is what this looks like. Okay, so here's a cool fun time magic trick. Here we have our one Fruit Loop box and a second one. We'll see what kind of magic we could do with only 2 Fruit Loop boxes. Watch this. Are you ready? Watch this. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I make cornflakes to appear in the center of the 2 Fruit Loop boxes. How is this one done? I'll show you. So here goes to the cereals of breakfast. A very fun part of the morning breakfast. Okay, so all you need to see just right here. You will need is any small cereal boxes. I'm using is Frosted Flakes. We have Frosted Flakes and 2 Fruit Loop boxes. Okay, you're going to is put this one into the back of this, like this. And this is facing you. But because of the revealing, I'll show you to you just like this. So you're gonna start off with it like this. This up front like this. And the back there. I'm going to is put this together. I'm going to put this into the center. In the center, like this. And then going to move these away like this. That's how it appears in the center. That's what you get to see. What the audience sees is this. One empty space. Right here. And the only 2 Fruit Loop boxes are to be seen. Gonna put these in the center, and they'll be like generally kind of something kind of quick. You can see, watch us stepping on your fingers, and like this. And by magic, making another different kind of cereal box appear in the center. And so you do and perform the magic trick to it. Oh, let me just do this. Where should I put this? There we go. That looks much better. And that puts us directly down to our next one. So we done the 33rd one, and now here we are at our 34th one. And that goes directly to the Magic Die Cube Box Mystery Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. Here I have is this box, right? And you can see it's completely empty. And over here I have is only one die cube dice. Just right here. I'll place this into the box. Only one Okay, I'll put this over here. Watch. Watch very carefully. Watch very carefully with this. Okay, I'll take like this. This. We'll see what that does. Here I got is 1 cube. I raise him again. I take out another cube. 2. That's interesting. I raise him again. But this time, I have a 3rd cube. Huh. How's that possible? You usually need to put one of these in. So here is definitely a mystery. Well, I'm not going to leave you mystified much longer, because as is I'm about to reveal the secret behind this you right now. Because you're going to need to perform this magic trick. So, you can see here is what you'll need seen here. You'll need these cubes down here. You'll need is 1, 2, and 3 cubes. Plus the box. The cubes here are like made out of foam. Like they squeeze together nicely, like a sponge ball. And then you'll need is this box. Right here. This is the one that I've made. It's all too. See here. One rolled away. I just had to grab that. Okay, so you're going to is start off with the 2 together. You're going to take the lid of the box, and you're going to use this as the covering of the other 2. I'm going to hold it like this. Like this. So you're going to hold it and give it a firm grip so that these don't like roll away. Like this. And having this facing you. And then you'll just leave 1 cube out. And then you'll get the box, and so that there's nothing in the box, you're going to is put the only 1 cube into the box. Like this. You can use this to hide the others, like this. You're going to put this in like this. So only 1 in the box. You're going to place these in just like this. Because they're easy to pack down, you can put the lid back on the box. You're going to hold it tightly, and you're going to do this like this. Give a little shake like this. Going to is get the cap off, sewing 1, removing 1, make sure the other one is hidden, so you're going to take out 1, and you're going to place that down. Reach in again and it's not like this. And pull out. Pull out the second one. Place that down. Now you have our 2. Reach in again, or you can take a look at the box. And then 2 is take the 1 that you put in before, and by magic, 1 gives you 2 from the box. Put that on top, put the lid back onto the box, and place that with the cubes. And that's you do and perform the magic trick to it. It happens to be one of my combos. A combo magic trick that I put into this. And that puts us directly down to our next trick. From our 4th one, we get down to our 35th one. And that goes directly right to the magic trick, which I like to call the magic cone cups. Magic cone cup soaps. Magic trick is what this will look like. I'll just do that. So here with me, I have these cone cups again. But right here is going to be a very epic one. Wait and see. Because you can see, there's nothing inside this. And all we see is just this silk. Okay. Going to, first things first is, I'll show you that one is silk. Like this. I'm gonna actually place this on top of the other one. Like this. See, you got this one silk and you got these 2 cups together. And actually, it's completely very epic with this. Okay? I'll place this into my fist. Like that. Watch what I could do with this. Okay? Watch. Are you ready? It appears back in the inside. Okay? So again, can you take a look at that? I'm going to take out this silk. I'll just place that onto my. I'll just place that onto my arm. That. And I'll place this. You'll see it again. Okay, how about instead of this hand, let's use this hand. We'll alternate. Okay, so you can see here, I'm going to actually just make it completely vanish. Right here. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. It appears back. That. This is empty. And this too is empty. One last time. Okay, I'm gonna place it into this hand like this. I'm gonna actually place it back into this hand here. Right there. Watch. It completely vanished. Then what is this? Then what is this? How is this magic trick done? So all you'll need is what you'll see here. You'll need are these cone cups. See here. Then you'll need our 4 silks for this. You're gonna start off with 2 in your pocket, 1 in your hand, and 1 to perform the magic trick with is into your hand. And then these, you can just put these right into your pocket. Or I'll just put these inside here for now. Like that. One like this. Like that. One into your hand. One's right here. Then you're gonna perform. You're gonna hold the other one, so that's completely empty. Or just have it onto your arm, just onto your arm. Then you're gonna sew these completely empty. One, you're going to is put this one in the inside like this, and put it like this. Make sure they don't see the silk. Going to is to take this and make this completely vanish. Taking a ditch. Again, these can get a little swirl and it appears in the inside. Take that one out, just onto your arm, and then collect the other one and put it in like this. Turn it upside down. And then just place this on top like this. And then place this back onto the table. You can do this to the other ones, but I'm going to show you now to alternate from the hand to the other hand. Put it into here, ball up like that, place into here. You're going to take it out like this, like that, and place it back like this. Or you could actually there's that move, or you could do it like this. Place it into this hand like this, as you did to the same hand. Like this. And you're going to ditch this and fake the move into your other hand. And then make it vanish. And then take this and swirl it around again one last time, and then make it completely appear in the inside. And put the cone cups together. Leave the silk in if you want to. Take it out and dress it onto your arm, as you see me doing, and then sew the cone cups completely empty after it is done. And that right there, you do and perform the magic trick to it. We're showing you a sleight of hand, result 2. This sleight of hand required with that one, and the reps on how many times you may make it vanish and to reappear back into the cone cups. I've get down to our 36th one, and that goes to the magic silk rainbow streamer magic trick. Is what this will look like. So here is a pretty fun one and a very colorful. Me, I got is this rainbow streamer, and I got these sashes on here. What are they? Well, we got one in purple and we got one in red. And they're all tied onto this. And I hold on to this streamer here. Check this out. One. And then down here, I did the same as I did with the other one. Did the same I did with the other one. How was this one done? I'll show you. It's me. Here he is. A pretty colorful one. Again, another very fun one. Here's what you'll need to perform this magic trick. Well, here what you'll need is the following. You will need two or more silks. Here is using is the purple and the red, so only two for this. And then you'll need is this very nice, pretty looking, colorful rainbow streamer. Alright, see it here. Make sure that you have enough. What I'm going to actually is tie the silks onto one part like this. Let's do one so you know what to do. Like this. Like that. Like slips easy. That's what you want it to be. Just slip easy. That way it breaks free from the silks, from the silk. You'll do that to the other one. I'll just do that off screen for that one. This is just showing on how to actually put this together. You got that? It'll look something like this. So you're going to do is start off with it with the sash out, showing the silks on it. It's actually tied. You can see that these silks are tied onto the streamer. Going to is put the streamer together like this, and any color of silk, I'm going to hold on to the ends, and I'm going to pull this down like this. That bust free, you'll still have the knot. You'll just put that onto your sleeve of your shirt. You'll do the same to the other one. Like that. Now there's how you do and perform the magic trick to it. Number 7 goes to the magic tall swirl cup mystery magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here with me I have this tall swirl cup. See here? Got a nice on there. And do this nice trim on it. Take a look at the inside. And there's nothing inside there. Okay, so here I got just one silk. I'm going to actually just place. I'm going to place this one silk in the inside. Like that. And I'm going to is use the lid. We're going to give this a little shake. Or because of a swirl, let's do a swirl. Like this. Okay. Like this. I'm going to actually reach in. And look. I got one silk, but wait, 1 second. I get is another silk. And there's the one I just put in. How did I get the other other ones from that? Who knows? Another mystery. Anyways, here's how it's done. This you're going to need is this tall swirl cup. Right there. It looks very nice and colorful and cheerful and full of fun. What you're going to is these silks is the blue, the red, and the pink. Goes well together with the tall cup. So you're going to is, let's take the pink. You're going to keep that like this, out. The other ones, you're going to ball up like this. Like that. Also to be seen is the only one silk first. And then you're going to just have the swirl cup like this. About first, again, so you can see that too. Then you're going to is unscrew off the lid like this, and you can show the inside is completely empty, as you can see right there. You're going to is place these into the cup like this. And put the other one in there too. So you'll put the lot in, and only one is seen to be going in as well too. What you're going to do is take the lid and screw the lid back on, as you see me doing. You're going to, because of the swirl, you're going to swirl like this. Like this. Like swirl in the magic, and then take off the lid like this. Reach in, come out with the only one, and you're going to is just press that onto your arm. Reach in again, and pull out a different one. Then dress that onto your arm, as you see me doing. And then take out the last one. The mystery here is, how does it get other two scarves, silk scarves, from one in the tall swirl cup? That is the mystery behind this one. Then you can say, how did I get those two from only one scarf? Well, that's a mystery. Now you know the secret behind it. Perform a magic trick to it. Bring us down to our trick number. Okay, down to our 38th one. And that goes right to the magic Pringles ball tube. Prediction. Magic trick. For me, I got these nice colorful balls and the Pringles tube. I want you to select the color and put it in the tube, and we'll see what's going to happen from there. So just look at any color, and so you select the one. Okay, so I'm going to put the rest in. Okay. Okay, so the ball that you have right here You can place that in too. Make sure you put the lid on. Okay. So you put into here. It could be any color. It could be either the one in the center, one below the center, or the bottom. I do not know the color whatsoever. I'm going to guess where it is and what color it is. Okay, so I'm thinking the color of ball that you put into here. I'm thinking, I'm thinking that it could be on the top. Is the color. The color I'm guessing. I think it's on the top. Is it the purple one? How did I do this one? I'll show you. There you'll meet, as you see here, these colorful plastic bulbs. We got is the blue right here. You got green, orange, and purple. And of course, you will need is the lid to our next item. And that's this Pringles tube. This is going into prediction and color. Prediction. And where it's actually at. Okay, so let's say they selected a color. Say it was the red, right? The orangey red. So what you're going to do is they will put in the balls like this. Like that. And in random. Like that. So you can put the other bulbs in. You can put the other bulbs in first. And then, this is the color of choice. Place it on top. How did I get the color? It's through the lid. Like this. See it there, but they won't see it because it's going to be up straight like this. See, I'm guessing where the ball is first. Could be the middle or the bottom. But only 4 of these bulbs can actually fit into this. You can say, I'm guessing the ball that you've chosen is on the top. And the color that's on the top is the red ball. Like, how does it know? Take off the cap. Because the cap right there, you can see it. Like, you're gonna have it like this. And at the corner of your eye, will get it. And then you're going to is out carefully and show the color ball that you guessed where it was and the right color of the ball. That's the one from the Pringles. And that right there is you do and perform the magic trick to it. And we get to our next one from 38. Here is now our 39th one. And that goes to down to our number 40. And that goes directly to the magic refilling apple juice bottle magic trick. So here with me, I have this apple juice ball here. Just place this into my shirt. Watch. By magic, it refills. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you'll need is what you'll see here. You'll need 2 of the same apple juice bottles or any similar juice bottle, but you must have a duplicate. Why? One stays empty and one stays full. And I'm using is this nice, not apple juice, it's kind of like a Kool-Aid that I kind of put into this one to add a little bit of color to it. Okay, so you're going to start off with the one that is empty. You're going to put this into your shirt like this. Right here. And then you're going to is sew the one that's completely empty. If you want to, open the cap. Completely empty. You can stick it like this if you want to. That's if you want to though. And then you're going to is sew completely empty one last time. You're going to put this under here. You're going to put this like under your sleeve here. Like this. And then pull this out. Make sure the label is facing straight forward. And by magic, it fills itself completely up. And I say perform magic trick to it. A very fun one, and a summer one, a very cool one, and a very happy and a cheerful one. Okay, down to our next one we get to. We get to our 41st one. And that goes to the Magic Flower Box Mystery Magic Trick. Now this mystery is going to take a twist. Okay, first things first, you can see that there's nothing in this box. Right, actually just going to place the lid on. And I'm going to think on something summerful. And of games. Summer games. I'll use that as magical word for this. To the magic of summer games and of summer fun. Whoa! Did you see that? Look at that. Isn't that interesting? How about if I place this back into the box? We'll see what it'll do from here. Okay. So if I put it from here. The box. And watch. Put the lid back on. Look like this. To the magic of summer and summer sports. No way! It just changed into a ball. Okay, another mystery. How's that possible? How did it change like that? How? Well, you'll see right here all the things that you will need to get. One is this flower box from a gift shop. See in here. We're going to is hide one of our newest summer sports like stuff, and I'm going to is hide this into the lid like this. The other one will get placed into your shirt like this. So you're going to see that there's nothing in the inside. You're going to place this in the inside. I'm gonna give the lid a close. You can say to Summer Magic, whatever like that. And then put the box, and there's a kick ball. Like this. Next you're going to is put this ball in again. They're going to place it underneath and you insert like this. So you place it in, so if you want to, you go going behind and place it under here. This now comes out at the box of a slant. Hold up like that. Then the lid goes on top. And then you're going to is you can get a little swirl if you want to. And it changes its appearance in the inside. You can leave it in if you want to, or just simply just sew it off like this. Like that. And that is how you do and perform that magic trick. The second one we get to, and that goes right to the magic Rubik's ball magic trick, or magic Rubik's 2 ball magic trick. Blendo ball is here. It is. Give here. Here you can see. Look at the colors. Are you ready? Whoa. Rubik's into this. And look, it's the same colors. How's this one done? I'll show you. First, I'll get the cube from the ball. Okay, so how did I blend this together? Because it was a blendo, but it turned out to be kind of a slight twist to this one. Here is how I got it turned up into a notch for this. You're going to need is a Rubik's Cube. Right here. Pay attention to the colors. The orange, the blue, the yellow, and the red. Now look. Blue, yellow, orange, orange, and kind of slight kind of red there. No, and red for that. And this one here is kind of like between the blue and the red mix. So pay attention to the colors of this. That's what it'll turn into the ball. You're going to is have this into like this, into like this. You're gonna hold it like this. So the cube and the colors like this. So you can actually is turn this into a ball and blend it together like that. So I have to show you the sides. Hold like this. Hold this here and go like this. Make sure like this. Now we're gonna see is the colors that the Rubik's Cube was, and now is a part of this. So it blends and makes the ball. See here. Give this a ditch after. Okay, this is the 43rd magic trick we get to on our part 2 on our installment 5. And that goes right to the Magic Plate Disc Cups. Magic trick. What this will look like. This, I'll see you at our tricks table for this one. I have is this blue, and this right here and this plate here is this cup. Completely vanishes. Watch. All you'll need for this are these two blue discs. Okay. And you will need, after that, is a coaster. Actually, I made this coaster, see in here, with the trim onto it. I had the same trim onto the plate, and got this polka dot napkin for it too. That way it adds a little something. This here hides it like this. You see, it hides it like that. I'm gonna have that onto the coaster. So this is more elevated than from the other ones out there. You're gonna conceal one into your hand. Have one onto the plate. And so, place it onto the plate. Going to take this and go like that, so. Hide it, place it forward, and it vanishes. This now, up to the top there, and then actually is make it appear. Hold it up like that, hold your hand over, and it appears. Or you can just go out into thin air and retrieving it. You see here. And then you can, after that's done, you can go like this. Palm it, drop this off, and completely make it vanish. Take the cup. Right there. Get back onto the coaster. And the blue disc is just right here, onto the plate. And I say perform the magic trick to it. It's a very fun and makes great for a tabletop magic trick. And that's the perform the magic trick to it. And then that puts us down to our 44th one on here, and that goes to the magic card through the plate magic trick. Okay, so what plate is it? It's a rainbow plate. And here I got is only one card. You can see here. I'm just going to actually take the one card here, put this onto the plate there. I'm also going to try to put my hand over here, like this, and watch. Okay, so here. It goes right through the plate. How is this one done? I will show you. All you'll need is duplicate cards. From 2 decks of playing cards. Okay, so you're gonna put the one card in the back of the other card, like this. That way, you can show the card back in front, the rainbow plate. You can show the back of the rainbow plate. Actually, I painted this. What I'm going to is secretly put a card underneath this and place it like this. Put the card and so, and place it in like this. And like this. And it's gonna hold the card like this. Like this. So let's move like this. This. Hold. And again, the two is get that a ditch. And the plate spray up like this. So the plate went right through the plate. This done. Plate down. Put the card on the plate. Seen here. Seen here. Right there, so you do perform the magic trick to it. Fun time magic trick and go on for our tabletop. That puts us down to our next one, and that goes directly to our 45th one. That goes to the magic vanishing fruit plate magic trick. I'm gonna change up the name for this. It was gonna be vanishing, but we've seen a few vanishings so far. Let's change it up a little bit. I like to call this one the hand standing fruit plate trick. This is what this looks like. So here you can see I have is this nice plate here. And this nice scarf. I'm gonna go like this, you can see. Going to is very magical with it and have it do stand up just like this. Then give it a little 360 spin. Spin. How is this trick done? Trick, you'll need the following scene here. You will need is this plate of fruit. Not real fruit. It's actually designed upon a plate. It seems to here. Then you will need is a nice scarf. As like a nice scarf to go with the plate. You see the plate upon here. We're going to is make a handstand. How? Look. It has this. This here holds it like this. In the back there. And that's what's allowing it to actually stand in my hand. Like this. Here's my thumb. It'll go right here like that. And that's what's allowing it to handstand. That's what's allowing it to handstand. My hand just like this. And also go like this. Have it out like this, and it can go in a few circles like this to give something extra to it. And then move your thumb and place it back onto the scarf, the presenting scarf for the plate. Seen this right here. Sixth trick or magic trick we get to, and that goes right to the magic 2 cube towers magic trick. Is what this will look like. These two towers here. And here I got is these two right here. It's completely empty. And there's cubes into this one here. Okay. I'm going to is I'll place this over. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna place this over. Watch. Okay. Very carefully. I'm going to have those cubes to vanish out of here, and they appear in the other one. I'll do it again. Here. This. Okay. Watch. Here. They vanish from over here. Check this out. They appear back in the other one. How is this one done? I'll show you. Okay, so here we have our two cubes into these plastic things here. That way they stay the same. And these can actually fit into these ones here. I also gave them trim as well too, and a nice mat to go with it. Then we'll need all these tubes. Actually handcrafted these tubes here with the nice trim onto them too. I'm gonna start off with the tubes up front, like this, and the sleeve tubes on the opposite side, like this. I'm gonna start off with one of these into one. You're gonna hold it in like this. This in here, so it starts off in the other tube. Right there, so you can see that there. What you're going to do is place this on in here. Like that, it'll fit like right there. You're gonna keep that covered. I'm going to do with the other one. From here, I'm going to do is hold on to the tube, see right there, and push with your finger down with the other one. So I'll vanish this from there. So if vanishes from there, pick up the other one, and it appears in the other one. It appears in the other one seen here. Repeat the same thing. Go back into the opposite one seen here. I'm gonna place this down, and then place the other one like that. Again, snap your fingers like that. You're gonna hold this one first, and then have it to vanish, and then it teleports to the other one. Or if you want, is how you perform the magic trick to it. What we're going to do, at tabletop. Now there's one of my creations that I made for this through arts and crafts. And that goes directly to the Magic Fruit Loops Rising card box magic trick. It's with loops boxes and cards, and let's go. This card, the Jack of Hearts. Is this card, and I got this right here. I'm going to just put this into the Fruit Loops box. Just right inside here. Into the box like this. Okay. Like that. Watch very carefully. Watch very. Watch very carefully. Watch very carefully. It rises from the Fruit Loops box. How? I'll show you. All you'll need is a Fruit Loops box and a card. A regular deck of. You're going to is see you putting into the box of the Fruit Loops box like that. And then you're going to, after showing that, you're going to take it out and put it into a slot like this, behind. Make sure the flap is like this. Now we can move it up with your thumb like this. That's what's going to allow it to rise. From the Fruit Loops box. If you're a son, take out the card. And so, perform the magic trick to it. Now we're going to get something pretty epic with this. And that goes into something very, very interesting about this trick. That goes to our trick number 48. Almost at 50. Alright, from here. For 48th one being the Magic Fruit Loops box mystery trick. Is what this was with me. I got this very interesting looking Fruit Loops box. It's very, very nice and colorful. Now let me just open up this box first. That you see? Nothing much to it. Watch. Whoa. Did you see that? Bubbles from the Fruit Loops box that I just opened. How mystifying. We're not going to be mystified because I'm about to reveal the secret behind the scene right now. All you'll need is a Fruit Loops box. This is one here. Actually, I've colored it, making it look very nice and colorful. And then to go with it is a bubble blast gun, like for like summer fun. You're going to is hide this. You're going to is first is hide the box closed. First, you're going to open the box like that. You see, this is an ordinary box. Then you're going to is put this behind of this like this. And then just put one on. And it's going to send the bubbles out. But I'm going to hide it in the back of the Fruit Loops box, like this. And by magic, bubbles mysteriously come from the Fruit Loops box. Bubbles are fun for everyone. Here's a trick to it. It's a very fun one, and a very cheerful one. And go. What we could do outside at the park, or it's down to our next one. We just hit our 49th one, and that goes to the magic 2 half pool noodles. Magic trick is what this will look like. So get your half pool noodles at the ready and let's go. Okay, so here we got is pink and purple. You can see that they're halves because these are actually half of each one. Okay, you can see. Okay, so here I got the pink one here to my right hand, and one here in my left hand, which is the purple. Okay, check this out. 1, 2, on the count of 3. 3. Whoa. On the count of 3, it magically teleported from my right hand to my left hand. How is this one done? This one here is the one you're going to do in the back of you. So from here, I'll stand up for this one. For here, and here, and then you go like this. That's what they are doing. So you're gonna start with it like this. That, and down here. So from here, it looks like this. That way it transfers from one hand to the other, seamless. And that's how you do the magic trick to it. It's a very fun one, and a very summerful one, and a cheerful one. On our 50th one, our 15th one, no, down to our 50th one, and that goes right to the magic vanishing wand silk tube. Magic trick is what this will look like. So here is a pretty epic one. It's one of my combos that I've made for this on our part 2 on our 5th installment in the series. So here with me, okay, so here with me I have is this very interesting bottle right there. See? It has the cap on it. Here I have is a purple silk, a dark purple silk, and with that is to have my jumbo magic wand right here that we'll be using. And here I got this tube right here. You can see. Place this like this. A sleeve tube onto that bottle. All now is to take my stasher wheel. I'll put this into my hand like this. And with this jumbo wand that I have right here, Okay. Watch. I can actually like this. That completely it vanishes. Completely it vanishes. And then here. Watch. Okay. So now I'll put this up. And look. What's this inside here? It's silk. How is this one done? As it is, I'm about to reveal this secret behind this you right now. One is an epic one, and one of my combo ones, and it's like a specialty one as well too. And I'm really happy to reveal this to all of you. You will need to get for this, and that is the silks must be the same here and the one right here. So there's duplicates here, and then you will need it. Next is a jumbo magic wand. I actually made this jumbo magic wand right here. You can see the nice tips that I gave it from the top and the bottom wand tips right there. Then you'll need is this very interesting looking bottle right there. It's a little bit more bigger, and it's very easy to see. This is slight visual magic trick. The sleeve tube I've made. I sold to through Arts and Crafts. Nice trim on it. How did I get it in there? There's in here a stick right there. We're gonna preload this onto that stick. On the inside. Like this. Because here's this on the stick. You have it like this. That way you can take a look here. If there's nothing here. You can take a look back here. Like this. You can see it's not there too, but angling is very sensitive. So you gotta angle it right. As you can see there's nothing in there. You'll keep this up. What you're going to is add the silk onto your arm if you want to, or on the table. The sleeve. You can cup it like this. Make sure it fits inside there. Didn't work out for me, but this is just revealing. It'll fit you into here. And then I'll go from here, like that. Then you're going to make this completely vanish by doing this. So you got like this. Picking up the jumbo magic wand, and you go 1, 2, 3, still there, if you want to. Or as you pick it up, give this a ditch. And then go like this. Tap there, and then tap on the bottom. There. Or there. So you can go from here, and then like that. Make it fast. Use the jumbo magic wand and wave over the cover tube and tap. Put that down, and then simply just removing this. And then magic, it disappears and ends up into this. You leave it if you want to, or reach in and pull it out. And then just press onto your arm. That presents. And that right there is it. And so you do and perform that magic trick. It's going to be with my top hat that I'm wearing. And that goes to our 51st one. And that goes to the magic sponge dice hat magic trick. That's what this would look like. I have my hat right here, and this right here. I got this. I got. So here I got my hat right here. It's over there. And here with me, I got is just one cube. Right here. There. I'm going to do something very magical with just that one. And here's me. See here, I got is this silk, a sasher. I'll pick this up, and you can see that it's still there. Okay. Again. Completely vanishes. My hat. You just reach in my hat. It appears coming from my hat. How is this one done? Is an appearing cube. You will need are 2 cubes. Maybe you can sponge cubes. 2 of them. You're going to is put them together like this. Okay. Then you need is a silk sash. Then you need is a top hat. You can see this right here. What you're going to do is, as in the back, so you can see it's just one, you'll place this one here into the top hat like this. Like that. And have only one cube out. Like that. You're going to make this vanish by the use of the silk sash. What I'm going to do is show the cube all over and go like that. It's still there. Yeah, many times as you want to. And again, hold it like this. And goes like that. And go like this and go. Be very epic about it. Give this a ditch. And then reach into your top hat and pull out the sponge cube from the top hat. Let's put that just right here. There, so you do and perform that magic trick. And that's when you do and perform that magic trick. That puts us down to our next trick, to our 52nd trick, and that goes right to the magic vanishing and appearing neon ball wand magic trick. So here's me. I have is this neon ball. And here I got is this magic wand and a nice scarf to go with it. See here. I can actually, I'll place this. Yeah, for now. I take this, place this over this scarf here. What I'm going to do is take my magic wand here. Watch. My magic of summer. My magic of summer. My magic of summer. Watch very closely. Are you ready? Completely, it vanishes. But wait, 1 second. If you're thinking I am my shirt. No. Completely have vanished. But watch this. Again. We'll make it to reappear. Bring us back the neon ball. The magic of summer. What? And there it is. How did I do this? How did I do this? I'm about to reveal the secrets. All you need is the neon rainbow ball. This is what you'll see just here. Then you'll need is this neon ball here and a magic wand. Actually made this magic wand, by the way. Okay, so I got to vanish and appear. But how? I didn't use my shirt for this. What was it? This right here actually is a pillowcase. Right here. Here's a pillowcase. And that is where I put the ball to make it vanish. So you're gonna actually is put the ball into here. They'll stay like right inside here. You're gonna have that like onto your like this. Like this. So it looks like the ball's in there, but really, this, so you want to hide this, like this. Use the magic wand. See, you want to the magic of summer. Yeah, if you want to. Then pick up this carefully. Hold on to the magic wand, like this. completely have vanished. Really? It's just back over here. Going again. Hold on to the ball. And take it out. Move this over. And on top. Magic one again. Magic of summer. Or anything I want to. Like this. Pick up like this. And it appears. Just like that. When it's done. When it's done. Go onto this. And present. And present. Perform the magic trick to it. And so perform the magic trick to it. Okay, bring us down to our next trick. To our 53rd one, and that goes to the magic Fruit Loops box and deck magic trick. That's what this will look like. Get your Fruit Loops boxes and card decks, and let's go. With me, I have is a deck of cards, and here with me on the opposite side of me, on my right side, is this really interesting. So here with me, I got this nice card deck over here, and on the opposite side of me is this very interesting looking Fruit Loops box. As it colors the rainbow and other things that look happy and cheerful and kind of summerful. Anyways, let's get right to it. Let's see what we have inside here. What we'll use is this card here. It is Jack of Hearts. I'm going to take the card deck. I'm going to actually fan the card deck out like this. I'm going to place this card face up into here. I'm going to give it a shuffle with it face up. Like that. Okay. Now that I have a shuffle, I'm just going to place that just right here. Now, I'm going to actually, first, going to not just make it vanish, but I'm going to place this deck someplace else. Like, I'll just have it away from over. Maybe inside this dresser. Or I can just have it on the table. I'll just put it onto the table for now. Seeing this right here. And then we got this Fruit Loops box. Right. This little means for it to like go into that box at all. Watch very closely. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. I open up this box. I take out the bag, showing the Fruit Loops in the inside. And see, let's put this down over here. And then just open it. And I just reach in where the Fruit Loops are. This is where the Fruit Loops are. And look. What's this I see? What's this I see? It is the Jack of Hearts. How does it make its way inside there? How did it? Well, it is but to reveal the secrets. As I say, the Fruit Loops secret. We're going to need right here at the tricks table. You will need the following. You'll need our 2 decks of playing cards. One, and 2. You'll need our duplicate, the same as the other card, which is what you'll see here. And what you see underneath that deck right there. Right here. So this duplicate for this. One says so for one deck, you do not need the boxes of these. And then you will need is this Fruit Loops box. See here. We're going to do something with the Fruit Loops box. And that is the preparation for it. So what you're going to do is remove the bag. You're going to is open the bag like this. With one of your duplicates. You remove your duplicates. You're going to put this in the inside of like this. Like that. Then you're going to put it back into the box. Like this. Like that. And then you're going to close the box up. Like this. So that's the only preparation you need to do for this magic trick. And then you're going to is get your only one card deck. And you're going to is fan the deck of cards out. You'll fan the deck of cards out like this. Just like this. So, the Jack of Hearts, whatever card that you choose to perform this magic trick, you'll place it down, square up the deck of cards, like this. And then you're going to is fan these out again when they're face down, like this. Like that. You're not making it vanish. Show the card. I'm going to actually place it face up. Like this. Slide it into the deck of cards. Like this. And then give it a shuffle. Like that. And then you're going to is simply just place the card deck onto the table. Like this. Then you're going to say, I wonder. Then you wonder what will happen. Then you just shuffle the deck of cards. And here I got this is a Fruit Loops box. We'll see. I'm going to open the box now. Like that. And then place the box down. Open the bag fakely. Reach in. Why should you have it face up? Because you get to see this face up in the inside coming out. Like this. That, you can see it. Like that. Oh, like that. Or you can just leave it in, if you can leave it in if you want to. And so, or just take it out. And then place this onto the deck of cards. And that is how you perform the magic trick to it. The one you could do with it is taking it up a notch and getting something from the Fruit Loops box. This one here is a little sad one, then we'll get down to our last one. So we'll go to the magic wand from the Fruit Loops box. Magic, you got this Fruit Loops box again, but something magical about this one because it looks very special. Why? Let's find out. You can see. Past all this. And that bag right there. Are the Fruit Loops in the inside. But watch this. Very carefully. But watch this very carefully. Just reach into the Fruit Loops box. Like this. I'm going to pull out. A jumbo cube. How is this one done? As it's about to reveal the secrets. All you'll need is a jumbo magic wand and the Fruit Loops box. This into your shirt. The box stays closed. I'm going to open the box and then just throw this off first. Reach in and grab the magic wand like this. Put this in like this. Pull out like this. And by magic, getting a jumbo magic wand from the Fruit Loops box. Seems here. final one to our 54th magic trick. Or our 5th installment. Coming up after this will be our 6th installment. There you'll be seeing is 39 tricks of magic. So that one. Plus maybe a few bonus tricks close to the end. Or like after the end. Anyways, here's the last trick. For our 54th one goes to the magic appearing a rainbow umbrella from the scarf magic trick. Is what this will look like. We'll have to make it vanish. So the vanishing and reappearing rainbow umbrella and scarf. Here is a magic trick for this. To see it appear and do a trick just before it vanishes and appears. Okay, let's do it right now. Wow. Okay, let's go find the ball for this first. Ball here and this rainbow umbrella goes really well together. Watch. Get ready for this. All you need is a pull at the half one. Make sure the umbrella is open a bit so you can hide it like this. That was going to appear bouncing on top of this. Like that. Make sure that this doesn't fall off though. That. Like that. So see back there. And that's how you do the trick. Now let's make this vanish. Now that we did the balancing, acted the ball on the umbrella, now the moment you've been waiting for, the vanishing act. So here's me. I have is this rainbow and watch. There. Completely, it vanishes. But wait, once vanish over here, we'll get it to appear. Watch. Wow. Okay, so how is this one done? I'll show you. All you'll need is this scarf that we've used from before for this, because it looks very nice and colorful and goes very well with the rainbow umbrella. I mean, these umbrellas here are fairly new. Okay, so how did I get it to disappear? Like this. That. And like that. Really? It's just like tucked? It's just like tucked right inside here. Like you would with magic wand vanishing and stuff like that. But this is an umbrella, which makes it more different. Because it's more bigger. So you can see it from here. Go down here. 1. So 2. So still there. And 3. Completely vanishes. Make it appear you want to is flip this over. And then just grip. And then grip the handle from here. Like this. And then you're going to pull this out. Like this. You're going to use a hand and rest it onto your shoulder. Like that. That's how you make this appear. That. And then you're going to is cast upward like this. And then flip this up like that. As you move up. Like this. Like that. From here. Like that. So the audience sees this. And it makes. And make a trick. As they perform the magic trick to it. And this concludes our 5th installment. I will see you back with our 6th installment. I want to tell you fairly quickly soon. From yours truly, your Magical Adventurer Rhys. Peace with love and blessings. Namaste.